everyone, this is Dean with Defending Your Finances. Thank you for stopping by our channel and taking the time to check out this video. If you find our videos helpful and informative, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe link below and share the videos with your friends and family on social media. Also, shoot me an email at the address in the video description below and let me know what information you would like covered in our upcoming videos. Thank you so much for supporting our channel by liking and sharing these videos. These are the top 7 things that your investment advisor probably hasn't told you, but you should definitely be aware of in order to protect yourself and your hard-earned money. Number 7. Your investment salesperson's employer can set minimum production amounts and give the salesperson awards, bonuses, and even vacations for meeting or exceeding these limits. They also can terminate the contract of their salesperson for falling short of these production amounts. Usually there's some sort of grid that will specify exactly how much revenue this agent is responsible to bring in, and based on certain tiers, the revenue will actually result in commissions being paid directly to the agent. So for instance, if the agent brings in $0 to $25,000 in revenue, they will receive 30% of the total revenue they brought in. However, if they bring in $50,000 in revenue, maybe they keep 50% of the revenue that they brought in. So the more revenue they generate, the more commissions they will get paid. And different products will pay different commission amounts or different revenue amounts. So there is a direct incentive for these agents to sell a higher paying or a higher revenue generating investment product for the purposes of driving their own compensation higher. Number 6, your investment salesperson may have your money invested in what are called loaded mutual funds. They pay an ongoing commission for keeping your money invested in these funds. There can be upfront fees to put your money into the fund, back-end fees when taking your money out of the fund, and ongoing annual expenses that you're charged for keeping your money in these funds. Number 5. Every mutual fund and ETF sold by investment salespeople carry internal fees that you're charged every year. If you ask the salesperson to show you these fees, they must show you exactly what those fees are in the investment's prospectus. Most of the annual internal fees charged by mutual funds also will include an annual commission that is paid to the broker who sells the investments to you. This is also known as a 12B-1 fee. Number 4. Many investment salespeople who work for insurance companies sell investments wrapped in insurance products, claiming that these investments have certain benefits and functions that normal investments don't have. What they don't always mention is that these investments almost always carry with them an additional layer of fees in addition to the investment's internal expenses. And more times than not, these fees increase your investment's annual expense by more than 2 or 3 times. This probably goes without saying, but the reason these insurance or investment hybrid products carry with them these additional fees is mainly because the agent is paid a hefty commission for selling these products. And the commission can range anywhere from 1% to upwards of 10% of the actual amount that you invest in the product. Ask the person who sold you your investments if your money is in one of these insurance investment hybrid products, and ask them to show you all of the fees and charges that the product carries. These fees that are charged in these products, they are as follows: mortality and expense charges, or also known as M&E fees, rider fees, and investment expense fees. Also, if you terminate the contract early, you're also going to be charged what's called a surrender fee. Number 3. Banks and insurance companies sometimes own their own mutual fund companies and create their own mutual fund products that are pushed by their sales agents onto their clients. These are called proprietary investments or proprietary mutual funds. As mentioned earlier, each mutual fund carries an annual internal expense, and in this example, we'll use 1.5%. Now, if a sales agent sells their company's proprietary investment product, the company gets to keep 100% of the 1.5% annual internal expense that's charged. But if the agent sells a non-proprietary investment or mutual fund, otherwise known as pretty much anything other than what their employer has created as far as an investment, then the agent's company only keeps a portion of the fee. This is known as the 12b-1 fee, and this can range anywhere from 0.5% to 1%. And the company splits this fee with their agent. So it goes without saying that the companies encourage and reward their salespeople for selling their in-house investments. And this is obviously to generate additional revenue from your investment dollars. Number 2. Did you know that you can go onto a public website and read about any complaints, judgments, and settlements that have been filed against your investment salesperson and see their employment and experience history? You can go directly to www.finrabrokercheck.com or www.advisorinfo.sec.gov and find out if your investment salesperson has any complaints against them, any judgments against them, and to see if any client or company has accused them of wrongdoing and was forced to pay a monetary settlement. Number 1. Is your advisor double dipping? If your advisor charges you a fee to manage your investments, it's important to make sure that the investments they're using in your portfolio doesn't pay them an additional commission. If your advisor is charging a fee, it's supposed to be because they're using investments that have little to no internal expenses. This is the benefit of paying a fee for assets under management instead of being sold loaded mutual funds. See, mutual funds will charge you a certain annual expense on the total amount of money that you have invested in each of their funds, and they'll pay a portion of that annual expense to the agent who sold you the investment. So typically, the agent is either being paid by you in the form of a fee, or they're being paid a commission from the investment company based on the annual expenses that you're charged. But if they're being paid both a fee and a commission, you're charged double what the going rate is, and you're having more of your hard-earned money siphoned out of your account in the form of fees. This can't happen, and if it is happening, you need to put it to an end real quick. So these are the top 7 things that your investment advisor probably hasn't showed you or told you about. If you find this information valuable and helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, and I want to thank you in advance for supporting this channel. Don't forget to share and give a thumbs up to the video, and don't forget, nobody is going to care more than you that your finances are being defended in the way that they should. So stick with me. I'll make sure to show you the things that very few people know and almost nobody in the industry talks about. Thank you so much, and God bless.